Hi everyone, it's me, Testa, and this Testa Tarot, that's what it is. I like singing sometimes before I start. So thank you for being here. If this is the first time that you're joining us, thank you. And if you're returning, welcome back, welcome back. Alright, so I like to do collective readings, so that means it may not resonate with you, and that's okay. Don't get mad, don't get flustered. I like to say take it all with a grain of salt, and if you still don't like the taste, just spit it out. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Not everything's meant for everyone, and that's okay. What a boring world that would be if everything was meant for everyone. Okay, so I'm going to pull a tarot card first to check in with everyone, check the pulse of the nation, see where we're all at, what's the upcoming energies possibly brewing this week. I know the past few weeks it's been heavy, it's been feeling heavy, so let's hope for a little bit lighter. If it's going to rain, can it not be hail? Can it be like a little sprinkle? Something like that. That's kind of what I'm putting out into the universe. But the universe is going to do what it's going to do, and we just have to show up with our umbrella. That seems like a metaphor. I like it. Let's go. So, take a deep breath. Exhale whenever feels good for you. I'm going to do the same. Okay, how are we all feeling? Call the hotline. Let me know. How are you feeling? Hot girl check-in. All right, we got the Strength card in reverse. So for me, that's like thinking that like brute force is what's going to get us to the next step. It's like pushing a river type thing. Not the vibe. So, but let's talk about our upright. So Strength. This is about strength and vulnerability. This is internal strength, you know, not necessarily the strength that everyone sees. Messages on the card are going to be courage, strength, control. Control can be a dirty word, can it? So let's clear that up a little bit. That's what I feel like this card's about. I feel like we're trying to control a situation, and we're doing it by like manhandling it. And we can't. The strength that's going to get us through this level right now is going to be inner strength. It's really going to be relying on our intellect, but also our courage is on the card, bravery, that inner strength. Like, what is that? Maybe for you, it's like your why. Like, maybe this is a time to be questioning your why. That just came to me. Because when we find it hard to show up to things, whether that be work or creative endeavors, it can sometimes be we just need to revisit the why. I like to think of the tarot cards. These are oracle cards. I'm going to spin these next for us. Sacred Symbols deck. Love that. And I like to think of the cards as my pom-poms and myself as a cheerleader. However, sometimes I have to look at myself in the mirror and say, why are we doing this? What's the point? You know, we get those moments of questioning yourself. And just kind of like, what is this for? What are we doing? Checking in. It's like, oh, the why. I like making people, giving people different ideas about healing themselves. And I like giving people a different version of self-reflection. That's what I have found in tarot, self-healing. And so that is, and to cheer people on where they're at and to encourage them to keep going. So if that's what my purpose is, then I got to make sure that I feel that way about myself, that I've cheered myself on first, and then I feel that I can go on, pick up my pom-poms. Otherwise, you're just going to get Daria with pom-poms. And I love Daria, but I don't think she would have made a great cheerleader. La, 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 la. Copyright. Don't do it. So, that's a throwback to my earlier videos. If you've been here for a while, you know that I'm like afraid of copyright because I like pop culture. I want to use it. So, let's pull a card from the Sacred Symbols deck. What can we do about this misplacement, I want to say, or displacement of strength? You know, where can we put it elsewhere? Where should our focus be then? Okay, take a deep breath, exhale whenever feels good for you. Okay. We got this card last week, y'all. Boundaries. Or the week before, we got this exact card, and then we got another repeat of boundaries. So it's coming up a lot for us. So let's pull one more card just right off the top. What else we got? Sacred Symbols. Full moon. Interesting. We got full moon very recently in the pool. I'm going to consult the book for this. But for me, this is like, you can't rush culmination. You can't rush graduation. You've got to take the steps to go to class, do the thing, buy the gown, get that, you know, you've got to do things before you get to that moment of completion. And you can't wrestle a test to the ground. It's not going to work that way, is how I'm feeling about it. As I hear sirens going off in the distance. Can you hear that? Ew, wow. So, full moon, a ceremony, culmination, or completion of a cycle in time. There is magic here. The full moon has the power to magnify your dreams. It can also take away anything not in alignment with them. Be open to the magic and the wonders of all things. Meditate or perform a ritual on the full moon to draw more of her powerful feminine receptive energy into your life, projects, and rituals. Yeah. I like that vibe. Receptive energies. Yes. Not so much pushing. So I would like to pull one more card for everyone. If you would like a private reading, I do offer them. If you're in the LA area, I do them in person. We can do that. If you would prefer over Zoom, why not? Tarot in bed, as I like to say. It's like breakfast in bed. You just stay in your jammies and we jam. That's what I'm saying. So, feel free to take another deep breath. What else can I tell everyone? Oh, I do accept tips and donations. I will tag my PayPal and Venmo down below. Thank you. If this does resonate with you and you want to say thank you, then I definitely appreciate that. But I appreciate you showing up here. So thank you for that. All right, one more card for everyone. Icing on the cake. It's a weird voice, right? It's kind of like Hermit, but not really. Icing on the... Okay. Here we go. All right, one more parting message for everybody. All right. And the message that we got is courage. I love that. It's a repeat of this guy, courage. Let's read about it, shall we? No one is fearless. No one. But even though I'm not fearless, I am courageous. When fear shows up, I don't run away from it. I use my courage to conquer it. My courage allows me to walk right up to that fear and kick it in the nuts. Then quickly hide behind someone bigger until it goes away. Card says all that. Said all those words. I did not improv any of those. Okay, so... courage, I think we talked about this last week too, this idea of courage and an idea of you've gotten yourself this far. Like what courage, what strength. You don't even know how strong you are. That strength that's inside you. You've got no idea. I think about how they say we only use like so much percentage of our brain. Like there's just so much there that's untapped. We don't even know. So call on that strength right now. But also feel free to call on things bigger than yourself. And not bigger, but to say, you know, things in the ether. So I'm saying like, you know, angels, spirit guides, whatever you feel you call on, fairies, I don't care what you call on. But something to aid you in this current struggle, if you're in one. I don't want to put things out there, but challenge. Let's say that. If anyone is experiencing some kind of challenge right now, then yeah, call on angels and spirit guides for help. Ask for messages in your sleep. pull cards for yourself, whatever your practice is, lean into it. I feel like that we're just going to be coming up into more of a time to be leaning into our rituals and the things that have been making us feel stable. I know that I found my practices during the pandemic. I'm definitely leaning more into them now, even though we're not still, the news cycle has changed. We're not talking about the same thing so much. I'm still feeling, for whatever reason, inside, I'm leaning on my anchors, definitely. And it doesn't feel like a bad thing to be doing right now. So I give that to you as well. Lean on your structures, your personal practices that you've set up for yourself. Keep leaning into those things. Thank you so much for showing up. I really do appreciate it. Please take care of yourself and then each other so that we can keep this wave going of kindness and gratitude. Okay, love you so much. Sending you all so much love and gratitude. Thank you. Take care. Bye.